Sonic's Green Hills Adventures Season 4 Chapter 3, Sonic Meets Midnight. Midnight's point of view.
I realized I wasn't in Halloween Town anymore and got up quickly. Mommy, Daddy, we're alive. I stayed in a panic as tears started to fall from my ass sockets. But then I heard Zero barking and looked up to see my family's logo stop flying over to me. Well, at least I have you, Zero. But what do we do now? I said as I patted Zero's head. Then Zero led me to a cliff where we could see a small town. We can go, Zero. Now let's find help. I say as we left the cliff to find a way to get there.
Sonic's point of view.
I woke up bright and early and headed downstairs to see Shadow and Silver already eating breakfast. Oh, hey guys. This is certainly new. Usually I'm the first one up. I said I got some breakfast and joined them.
Well, I was thinking we could go out for a morning race to show Silver our racing turf.
Shadow replied casually. That's a great idea, bro. I said as we finished eating. Well, Silver, follow us and trust us. It's awesome. I said as I wrote a note to leave for Donut Dad and Pretzel Mom. We started heading to the backyard when we heard someone running towards it, so we hurried to see what was going on.
Midnight's point of view.
After about an hour, we found a house. I was planning to knock on the back door since it was closed, but I collapsed from exhaustion. Zero flew down my side whimpering. I'm okay, Zero. Just need to rest. I said as I passed out. I wasn't used to that level of running.
Sonic's point of view.
We made it to the backyard just in time to see a very young girl pass up. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, a skeleton with feathered wings and a stone. I shook off my shock and ran over to the girl. Hey, are you okay? Can you hear me? I asked gently as I shook her shoulder, however it wasn't working. Then the ghost dog tried the same thing. That's when I noticed his dog tag and it said Zero. Oh, so is your name Zero? I asked Zero, who nodded. Hey Shadow, do you think Pretzel Mom can help this girl? I asked Shadow hopefully.
I don't know, but we better bring her inside and let her rest on the couch.
Shadow replied seriously, so I immediately picked her up and we went back into the house. Zero followed us too.
Silver's point of view.
When we walk into the living room, we saw Mom and Dad sitting there as Mom was feeding Annika.
Hey, Mom and Dad, had to cancel our race. As you can see, this is a serious situation.
Shadow explained sheepishly.
Oh my gosh, bring her here.
Mom instructed quickly. So Sonic brought the girl over to Mom and she examined the girl thoroughly.
She's going to be fine. However, she used the rest of her physical energy to get to our backyard and is completely exhausted and needs plenty of rest.
Mom explained reassuringly.
I'll put her in my bed for that then.
Shadow said as he picked her up. Good thinking, Shadow. I wonder who she is and where she came from and why she arrived here like this. I said as we watched Shadow take the strange girl upstairs. Then Zero finally flew into the room.
Oh, who are you, little guy?
Mom asked as she petted Zero's head.
His name, according to his dog tags, is Zero. I think he belongs to Gothic Angel. I like that nickname.
Sonic said as we sat next to her.
I guess something's never changed with Sonic.
Dad said playfully as he petted Sonic's head.
Nope, I guess not, Donut Dad.
Sonic said as he winked at Dad. Zero then whimpered as he flew upstairs. Who he must be so worried about her. Poor thing. I said as Zero disappeared from our line of sight.
Midnight's point of view.
As I was starting to stare awake, all my memories of what happened came flooding back into my mind. It was so fast that I shot up instantly. Oh, Mommy, Daddy! I screamed as I did this. That's when I saw I wasn't outside anymore. I was in an interesting looking bedroom. How did I get here? Oh, I hope Mommy is alright right now. Zero, are you? I say as my breathing started to calm down, not a second passed before Zero flew over to me. Oh, Zero, I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. I said as I started to cry. I was sobbing so intensely that I didn't realize there was someone in the room with me.
Shadow's point of view.
Oh, I was surprised that this girl didn't notice me, even though I'm standing in the middle of the room. I started to carefully approach her as to not startle her. It's going to be okay. You're safe here, I said as I rubbed her back in a soothing circular motion. Eventually, she stopped and looked up at me. That's the spirit, so can you tell me your name? I asked her gently.
I'm Midnight Skellington.
Midnight replied shakily.
Midnight's point of view.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing, and that's saying something when I'm from a town filled with supernatural beings, including myself. But it was an anthropomorphic hedgehog? He was even comforting me like as if he knew me for years. Who are you and where am I? I asked as I looked at this hedgehog curiously.
My name is Shadow Vahovsky the Hedgehog. As for where you are, you're in Green Hills, Montana, more specifically the Wachowski's household. Speaking of which, we'd better let my family know you're awake. You had us all worried. So please, follow me.
Shadow said as he got up. Then I followed him downstairs where I saw 2 more hedgehogs. A large old, as well as 2 humans and a baby. I felt my wings flutter nervously.
Guys, look who's awake!
Shadow said as we entered the living room.
Hey, Gothic Angel. Thank goodness you're alright. Oh, Sonic, by the way.
Sonic said excitedly as he zipped around me and finally shook my hand. I was left-winded in shock. Hi, Sonic, but my name is actually Midnight Skellington, the Princess of Halloween Town. But just call me Midnight, I said as I recovered.
Oh, he's sorry. I kind of have this habit of giving people nicknames before I learn their actual names. Like I called them Donut Lord and Pretzel Lady. But now that they're my parents, I call them Donut Dad and Pretzel Mom. But do you like that nickname by any chance?
Sonic explained sheepishly. Oh, that makes sense, and yes, I love that nickname. You're good at it because it suits me perfectly, I say reassuringly.
Cool, and thanks. It's something I did a lot back when I was hiding. I just observed people's hobbies and that inspired nicknames for them. Like for Donut Dad, he talks to donuts and eats them if they get out of line, and Pretzel Mom's yoga. Back then I thought she was born without bones when I saw her doing really complicated yoga poses.
Sonic explained as he laughed at the memory.
I'm Silver and I'm the youngest on. Sonic is the second youngest, by the way. And you saw Sonic's power is speed. Well, mine is psychokinesis.
Silver Sage began to demonstrate it by lifting Shadow and Sonic with that psychokinesis. Well, that's amazing, Silver. Even though I have wings, I can't fly yet. I can't wait for my flying lessons to begin. I say to Silver put his brothers gently on the ground so they would land on their feet.
Thanks, Midnight. And I wish you luck.
Silver said excitedly.
I'm Tom, and this is my wife, Minnie, and our daughter, Annika.
Tomatis' eyes fell upon their adorably beautiful daughter. Oh, she is so cute. I said happily.
And I'm the children's godmother, Longclaw.
Longclaw added sweetly. It's nice to meet you all. In fact, owls are my favorite birds. I say excitedly. However, with the introductions out of the way, the atmosphere became heavy again.
So, Midnight, how did you end up fainting in our backyard?
Sonic asked nervously. I was about to answer when a living dog ran into the room. He immediately started licking me, and well, did it tickle? Okay, it's nice to meet you too. So who is this sweet one? I says I got the dog to calm down.
Oh, this is Ozzy.
Tom replied as he rubbed the dog's head. Suddenly, Zero flew up to Ozzy. He was barking excitedly.
Zero's making a new friend.
Sonic commented as I noticed his tail wagging. Then I reluctantly replied to Sonic's question and told him everything that happened this morning.